Thank you, Samir, for introducing me to the world. And I'm also Samir, so it's Samir's world right now. But thank you so much for joining from all over the world. And I'm so excited to be here again back in my country, though virtually. But I'm really excited to talk to you all about today's topic. Also, like 3AI is doing wonders of work, and I'm so excited to see India growing in the AI sector and AI space. I remember like 6 years, 7 years ago, this was everything was in the clouds. People were talking about AI, but there was no actual infrastructure here. But now, when I see so many people interested in AI and data science, it really makes me very happy and very excited. So, without any further delay, I'll just jump onto the topic and I can start sharing what I think uh, is important. So, yes, great. So it's always like little second for all the techies. So today, like we are talking about the topical career enhancement strategies, basically for GCCs in AI and analytics space. GCCs has grown up exponentially in India, and I'm very pleased to see the AI and analytics capabilities by which most of the GCCs are coming for. There are still many problems there, but all said and all done, everything is moving in a very right direction. But let's see what are the problems basically which are there right now in India in the GCC space. There's a huge gap in understanding what employees want, right? Uh, we have seen the attrition rate in last 2 years, and it has rose to a very high numbers, right? People are changing jobs not just once but twice to thrice every year. You might have tried increasing their salaries, but it is not actually helping you retain the talent, right? And most of the resources whom you have are demotivated or scared or confused what they want to do, where they want to go next in their life, and is it a right career for them or not. Being said that, we don't know how to differentiate between the technical skill and the soft skill, right? Soft skill, just communication. uh, no, just communication is not a soft skill. Leadership is not a soft skill. So we need to have a much granular look in what soft skills are and how we can differentiate it from the technical skills, right? And the most important of the all, you're not able to generate revenues from your employees, which is why we need to have a wider and a deeper look into these problems. I think like the solution which is already there in your hand is understand your resources, right? Differentiate two things. Their personality is very different and their technical skills are very different. I know you all are the best judge of the technical skills. I also have GCC partners in India, and I know they are the best techies in the world. Where they lack, they don't know their personality, they don't know their soft skills, right? And how it hampers them. If they don't know their personality after 2 months, 3 months in a job, they start feeling caged, right? And this is not a best feeling, right? There are around 83 sub soft skills parameter on which you need to assess, which you need to know about your resources. Then only you'll be able to make a better team. Then only you'll be able to give them a better framework in which direction they need to upskill themselves. And the third important leg is the personality of a person, right? If someone who is looking to get more and more money and you are just giving them something which is very purpose driven, they might not be a better fit for it. And we need to understand this thing. We need to find the fit, right? Because if you are not finding the fit, I think the misfits will leave your organization, and that's what happening around the world in every kind of job sector which is out there. This is a very interesting image. This is an image developed by AI. So this is bears writing codes on the moon, right? But the problem, the conflict is we acquire people, we manage them, and we retain them, right? That's what the basic concept is. The problem is with this concept, we think these are three silos. We acquire very differently, we manage very differently, and then we complain about retention. The problem is the solution is we need to make sure that these silos become one, and then you start hiring people in a way that you will be managing them much better, for a much higher retention, right? GCCs in Indian landscape, which I have seen, this is just a reference chart. It has been ever increasing. Over a year over year, it has increased more than 20%, 30%. And to be very honest, it will increase in the next year also, around 10 to 20%, right? And India has got what, 71 unicorns in this last year. Next year they might do 100, right? And this is a very good thing. But where we are lacking, are we better suited for ML ops? I think we are lacking at that ML ops, a technical level, right? We need to make sure that our data analysts or data scientists understand what data means, understand what business solution means, and then they should be able to connect the dots. And you need that kind of person, you need that kind of people who have that interpersonal skills, who have that interpretability skills, who have the communication skills, so that they can go and talk to different people and understand what is happening, right? But I guess this is what has been missing. And the you as an employer need to check up on your employee. You need to know what how your employees look like. You need to know what their personality is. And when you will do that, then it would be the huge bonus for you as a company. We have all talked about quiet resignation, right? It is here to stay. People are going to leave the job because of the social media changes and the freelancing space growing like crazy, right? Social media, people have chosen social media as an alternate career, and when that starts blooming, that becomes their major career, right? And it will happen, and that is already always fine, right? We are not going to change that aspect. But are we going to find the right talent who are going to stay with us, yet know all these different facets, and make sure that we are getting more profit as GCC as we demand from the market? The resolution is very simple. Use AI to make workforce ready for AI. This should be your only takeaway from this session, right? Use AI. You are making something, you are making your workforce who are going to work on the AI pieces, right? Use AI. This is one of the tool which I use to look at my resources, like what's their adaptability, what's their attention to detail. And it gives me a comprehensive data about each and every resource I have, each and every team I build, so that I know my employees to the last grain and I can track their progress also. It's not just like one time assessment, it's a assessment over continuous period. They enjoy it, I enjoy it. Looking at the data, I can understand where they're lacking, where they are leading, and based on that, I can guide them in the right direction. I'm not going to say that, oh, go and increase your spoken English, or go make sure that your presentation skills are good. It doesn't mean anything. Their presentation skills might be best, right? But their attention to detail is less. I need to know that, then only I can make them make them work hard on these skills, hence increasing their hence enhancing their career, right? This is the overview which I think everybody needs to understand, is understand the gaps. Charge innovation. This is something again which is very dear and near to me. You need to be very innovative in your concepts. I know GCC is most your work revolves around a project, right? But you need to be innovative in your own sense, and you need to act fast. You need to act now. You cannot wait for another couple of years when you'll get good resources. Then only you will start something. Plan today and act on it, right? Hit your goals. And next thing is, we have done enough of data engineering and we have done enough of descriptive analytics. Let's jump onto the predictive, because that's where the world is. It's not always descriptive, it's not always easy statistics. We are going to hit the predictive market, and we have to hit much faster, much quicker than anybody else. And then only we'll be able to reward our employees and compensate them. We have to compensate them on their innovation. We have to make sure they are ready for the ML ops. We have to make sure they understand data. And that's how you're going to change, or make sure that your employees have a better career in your own company or wherever they go. So the end, I'll end this presentation with this note, that know your employees, know where they want to go, know what they want to do. And if you know these two things, I think you'll be very, very, very successful in managing your employees and making sure they stay with you for a very, very, very long time. I'll end this presentation here, and I hope I was able to add some value to you. Thank you so much for attending this wonderful seminar, or let me call it webinar. And I hope I'll be this presentation help you understand a little bit why you need career enhancement strategies now to make sure that your workforce is stable and you are stable as a company. Thank you so much for attending this seminar.